Hello everyone, and welcome to our next lecture on orders and replies. So let's begin. Right, so first you have to understand what our order letter is for. So an order letter, from its name, is to make an order. Therefore, you want to purchase or you want to buy goods or products or services from another party. It could be a company or it could be an individual person, but you want to buy these products or services. Therefore, you need to write an order letter. So you require an order letter when the decision to buy has already been made, based on a promised service, quality, and even price. Therefore, you probably have already discussed with the person involved, and you have made the decision based on certain promises of the service, certain promises of the price, discounts, and particular terms. So once you have decided all that, you have made your decision to buy, and therefore after that, you are now writing the official order letter. Therefore, the order letter should confirm details of purchase. So you have all these details that you were promised, so you want to confirm them in an order letter as black and white. So it can serve as a legal record of transaction, meaning that it is an actual black and white document which you can use, in fact, to sue the other party if they did not deliver on what they promised you. Okay, so why is it so important to write an order letter and properly? Well, the reader or the company or the person that you are buying from, they will fill out your order based on the instructions given in your order letter. So whatever you've discussed, probably in terms of the price and how it's going to be delivered, how you're going to pay them. It's everything in the order letter, and they will fill it out based on your instructions. How many of the product, in what color, and that sort of thing. So if it is not specified in your order letter, it cannot be claimed if something goes wrong. So if you've discussed it and the person have promised you that, if you did not put it in the order letter, you cannot claim that, hey, you promised me this and you should give me this. But if it's not in your order letter, there is no black and white, no evidence, no proof. So this is important to solidify verbal agreements. So you agreed verbally, but now you're putting it in black and white as an official document. Right, so how do you write an order letter? Your subject has to be clear and specific. So you can use words like purchase, meaning to buy. So purchase of what? What item? And you may even give the name of your company so that it's specific and it's clear. You can use purchasing of the item. You can even give the order number to make it even more specific, easier for their reference. Making an order of desktop computer. So making an order. You make an order or you place an order. All right. Now what about the introduction? So you begin by giving a reference, meaning you refer them to any previous emails or letters or correspondence that you have made before this. You can say with reference to your catalog, so you're talking about a particular product, or for your information, we have a pre-existing account with you, business account number, so and so. So maybe you've been their customer or their client before, you can give them an account number to make it easier. Oh, thank you for your reply on my inquiries. I've decided to purchase. So you're letting them know that yes, we've discussed this before. Okay, then you state your objective, of course, in your introduction. You must have your objective. I would like to make the following purchases, or on behalf of my company, I am pleased to place an order for which product. Okay, and then in the body of your letter, you give the details, okay, and the terms and conditions of the purchase. Okay, it may be numbered to make it easier and clearer, but you have to make sure that it is in complete sentences. Alright, so what sort of details and terms and conditions you can include? There are some of these. Product specification. You can give the model number of the product, the color, the size of it, and you can talk about how many. For example, I want 50 red chairs or 30 units of tables. etc. And then you can talk about the price that you have discussed and then agreed upon. So you can say maybe there were special terms, maybe there were some discounts. You discussed it verbally, now you want to put it in black and white. Then you can talk about delivery or shipping date, when exactly you need the orders to be sent to you, in what method. You may want to provide an address if it was not given before. For example, you don't want it sent to your office, you want it to be sent to a warehouse or a different location. You may need to provide that. Late delivery clauses, meaning special terms. For example, if they delivered it late, what's going to happen? Are you going to cancel the order, or are you going to forfeit certain deposit? Maybe you've put already the 20% of the deposit. Now you're saying if you deliver late, then we're not going to pay the rest of it, or you may ask for a discount reduction. And how are you going to pay? Is it via cash, by check, and bank in? These details may need to be mentioned in the body of your order letter. And finally, to close, of course, very important, you need to give them contact details in case there are any questions, so they need to clarify, they're not sure about your order. Then ask them for confirmation. Ask them to confirm that they've received your order. Of course, you tell them that you hope for future business. And finally, of course, you must offer your thanks. Now, what about order reply letters? How do you write the subject? So again, it should also be clear and specific. So some examples, you can say confirmation of the purchase of what it is, confirming the order of whatever, or response to purchasing what, or replying to order what. Specific. You can have company name, you can even have the particular product. To start off in the introduction of an order reply, you must first acknowledge or let them know that you have received the order details. So we say, thank you for your recent purchase. Give the date, the date with which company, so that you let them know that we have safely received your order. Okay, so we have received your letter. You can give details like the dates and that sort of thing. Offer a progress report, meaning right now, which stage are we in processing the person's or your client's order. Okay, we are currently working on getting your items shipped or delivered to you. You can even let them know when to expect their products or their goods, maybe in 5 working days, 3 working days, or in a week, for example. And then you give them confirmation. They say, yes, we are going to confirm the details. You may want to also number it. You want to put 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, just make sure that it's in complete sentences. You can go one by one and follow the order letter to say, yes, we are confirming this, how many quantity, what color, that sort of thing. Follow the order letter. And then you could also assure them of their quality. Just say, oh, we are sure that you'll be very happy or very pleased with our product, and we hope everything will meet your expectations. Finally, you want to suggest your contact if there are any issues again, or if you feel that there are some problems with the order, you want to let them know that unfortunately we can't do this for you. Suggest contact, let them know if there are any problems to contact you. Thank them for their business, very important, because you want them to do business with you again. And future business, we look forward to doing business with you in the future. Right, so that's about it. And for further questions or discussion, we will do that in class. So thank you. Bye.